Spencer Lewis here for Inside Track. I'm talking with the newest driver in the OSCAAR Super Late Model Tour, Corey Jones, Canadian Vintage Modified standout, now driving the number 82 car. And Corey, you just wrapped up your first ever start on the OSCAAR Super Late Model Tour. How'd that go, my friend? Tell me all about Sunset Speedway.
I did, and you know, not the best night for us. Crashed out there on lap 22, but up to that, having a lot of fun. Blast out here. I love the track. Just trying to get used to the speed and you know, the major difference here.
Now, obviously, you ran for quite a long time, or still running with the Canadian Vintage Modified Tour. So touring you're no stranger to hopping around different tracks. But what led you to the OSCAAR Super Late Model Tour?
Absolutely not. But you know, the level of competition and the speed is definitely what drew me to this division and this tour. And I'm happy so far with the move.
Now, it might be a bit of a silly question, but tell me about the radical difference between the two cars.
Obviously, the speed. You know, the biggest thing is for me is coming from the pure power steering. It's a lot different, and getting used to how the car reacts. Instead of feeling it through the steering wheel, you got to feel it through your ass, and big difference.
So now you're still running full-time with the CVM Tour, looking to sew up that championship. Tell me about how the Canadian Vintage Modified season is going so far in 2013.
It's going good. We've had a couple of hiccups last week with some black flags, getting put back to the back after I get to the front, but we're going to keep battling, and still got half the year, so a lot can change.
Now, we spoke off camera about your OSCAAR commitments. You said you're going to take Peterborough Speedway off, but we'll be back in action at Kawartha. How many more dates after Kawartha do you have booked for this 82 car?
We're going to Kawartha for sure. After that, we're probably going to be another 2 races, which will be back here for Velocity Weekend. We're going to run the hobby car as well, and then we're going to go out to Autumn Colors.
Now, this Howe chassis actually came from Shane Gowan. It's a car that Shane never got the chance to race himself. You're sort of competing as an unofficial teammate to Shane. Can you tell me about how that partnership breaks down?
Absolutely, and you know what? I love the guys to death. I got to thank them so much for helping me out this year, prepare this thing. We were very close today with setup. We're making improvements every time we went to the track, and running out there with him in the future was great.
Is there one piece of advice that Shane's given you so far that's sort of stuck in the back of your head?
Yeah, try to finish the race instead of the wrecks.
that's going to come in handy on a little OSCAAR racing. You know, you got to keep the feathers on it.
You watched him out there tonight, and he was driving around everybody. It was great to watch. Learned a lot just watching him.
Do you feel as though eventually, when you get over the learning curve with the OSCAAR Super Late Models, that this is the type of car that could end up suiting your driving style?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I know. Just learning slowly. It's going to take a while. Obviously, we didn't expect to come out here and light the world on fire, but we'll be there.
Now, you've got such a busy schedule between the CVMs and the OSCAAR Supers. What's the best way for your fans to keep up with you through social media?
Follow us on the website. We got jstarmotorsports.com, and me on Twitter, Corey Jones 82.
Now go ahead and drop those sponsors for me, because I know it's not possible without the right amount of marketing support to get you to the Speedway.
Absolutely, I got to thank LaFleche Roofing, RBC, Remax, Lydia Mew, and Troy Schmidt for the crazy amount of help that they can give me.
There you have it, folks. On the Canadian Vintage Modified Tour, the newest member of the OSCAAR Super Late Model Tour. You're going to be hearing the name. Make sure you pay attention. Driver the number 82 machine. It's my man Corey Jones. Corey, thanks so much for the time, my friend. Best luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.